Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to do a call out before creating records in a custom object in Salesforce. So for example, in an automobile industry, let's say we wanted to enter customer information. So when the customer calls, first they give the VIN number. So based on the VIN number, we will do a call out to our application where we have our inventory, and we will have basic customer information in that. Instead of getting the same details from the customer in the phone, the agent can enter the VIN number. Once they enter the VIN number, it will get the details from the third party application, and then it will populate before creating the record in Salesforce. So in this way, we can avoid asking the information what we have in our system from the customer, so that it will reduce data entry, and then it will also reduce the frustration from the customers. In order to do this, I'm going to use a free REST API. So I'm going to use this thomas-bayer.com website where they have free REST API records for customers. And then I'm going to have a custom object called customer underscore underscore C. And then in the custom object, I have custom fields like city, first name, ID, and last name and street. So all these custom fields I have created in this custom object. Since I'm going to do a call out from Salesforce, I have entered the API endpoint in my remote site settings. If we don't add this, the REST API calls whatever we make from our Apex class will fail. So don't forget to add the API endpoint URL in the remote site settings. Okay, so now when the agent clicks new, I wanted to get information before I create the record. So in order to do that, I cannot use the standard new button what Salesforce provides, because when I click new button, the fields that are added to the page layouts will come, but I won't be able to do a call out, or I cannot wait for the third party application to auto populate it. So in order to avoid all those, what I have done is I have created a simple aura component. So first I have created an aura component which implements action override, record ID and object name. These two are not mandatory because I'm not going to use it, but this lightning action override is mandatory because I'm going to use this lightning component as the button. So let's see that. So here, if I go to button links and actions, the new button is overridden by the lightning component. So the lightning component name is new customer override. So this is the lightning aura component which will override my new. So what is happening in this aura component? It is just calling another component called create customer record. Let's see what is this create customer record. This create customer record is nothing but a lightning web component. So here I have used lightning record edit form and then a lightning text box where I will allow the agent to enter the customer number. Once they enter the customer number, on change, I'm getting the value whatever the agent has entered, and I have a button called get customer details. Once the agent clicks the get customer details button, it will call this fetch customer details. So let's look at these two methods from the JavaScript. So here I have used lightning record edit form where I will have customer object first name, last name, ID, street, city, and then I have a button called submit. So once the agent click create customer record, it will create the customer record with all the values that are populated here in this input fields, and then it will save the record. So let's see these two methods that are available in the JavaScript. So on customer number change, I'm just storing the value whatever the agent enters into this variable called str customer number. And in the fetch customer details, what I'm doing is I'm calling this fetch customer details. It is an Apex method. Once the value is retrieved, I'm parsing the JSON whatever I get it from the Apex, and then I'm getting what is the customer ID, what is the first name, last name, street and city, and then I'm storing it in the respective variables. And all these variables are used in this lightning input field: first name, last name, ID, street, city, etc. So I am automatically populating. I don't want the agent to enter because I have set everything to disabled equal to true. I want all the information from a third party, and then it should be auto populated in my input field. I don't want an agent entry here. So I am auto populating it, and let's see when this success method is called. So once the record is successfully created, it will call handle success. In the handle success, what I'm doing is I'm just saying that customer record is created. This is even detailed that API name is nothing but it will be customer underscore underscore C. So customer underscore underscore C is created, and after that it will navigate to the record which I just created. Okay. So I haven't done any changes in my meta.xml, and let's see what is happening when we call this fetch customer details Apex method. So fetch customer details method is a method from this create customer record Apex class. So this is my Apex class. Here I have a method called fetch customer details. I want the customer number. I am passing it to my endpoint, and then I'm appending the customer number, and then I'm doing a HTTP request. It is returning a XML, and based on the XML I am building my own string using what is the label and value that particular XML value has, and then I'm returning the string to my Apex class. So when the string is passed from Apex to the Lightning Web Component, it will be in JSON. That is the reason I'm using JSON.parse to parse the result. It will become an object. So from the object I'm getting all the properties like first name, last name, street and city and ID. I will give access to this code. I have put all this code in my blog. So in the video description you can find the link to the code. So let's see this in action. So I am in customers tab. As an agent I will click new. Yeah, this is my custom Aura component, and within the Aura component I have Lightning Web Component. I'm entering to get customer details. So I got all the customer details. Before creating, let's see, I don't have any customer records so far in the customers object. So I was on the call, I got the number as 2, and then I clicked get customer details, and then it populated all these values. Now I have to click create customer record. On success, it should open the record that got created. Only for doing the callout I was using Apex. For creation of record, it was standard feature from Lightning Web Component using Lightning Record Edit form. So this way I can avoid data entry from the agent, and we can avoid asking the same information from the customer again and again in the call. Again, I will definitely share the link to the source code in my video description. You can definitely get the code from the description of the video. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.